So news just came out about 15, 20 minutes ago that the Titans have fired Mike Vrabel. Not sure if they fired him or they just kind of came to a mutual agreement that what Amy Adams Strunk wants and what Mike Vrabel wants and what Rand Carthon wants are just completely different things. I'm guessing that was it. Rand Carthon came from the 49ers, and they're an offensive-based team. And when you have a defensive-based head coach and a GM that was a director of player personnel that's trying to accumulate offensive talent, sometimes what each party wants is just so not anywhere near the same page that it's just better to do business in different areas. The firing of Mike Vrabel, or the Mike Vrabel not coaching the Titans anymore, I think is really good for the Titans. I'm a little bit bittersweet. Vrabel's the first coach of a team that my son became a big fan of. I like Vrabel, especially after seeing him on the Bussin' with the Boys podcast. I do think Vrabel's a good coach. I think he made a lot of mistakes not making personnel changes mid-season last year when they were starting to fall apart. And I think that he didn't do enough to seem to have the team prepared to play games this season. Like I've said before, there's a difference between having a bad team and having a bad team that's unprepared to play. And Vrabel and Robert Saleh seem to be the kings of that this year, and it's unfortunate. I'm glad they went out on a victory. I'm glad they went out on a victory against the Jaguars. I really hope Vrabel, I know he's going to get another shot somewhere, but I hope he gets picked up and he's in a better position to succeed. I look at Vrabel as the type of, when Vrabel got the team, they were talented. A couple years ago, they had A.J. Brown, Corey Davis, prime Derrick Henry, Taylor Lewan, Ben Jones, Roger Saffold, and Ryan Tannehill goes 33 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. And then slowly, as the team lost talent, they weren't able to develop the people they drafted. And they also weren't able to kind of maintain balance as talent was leaving. And part of being a really good coach is being able to deal with that. And as much as I crap on Sean McDermott for the continuous allowance of idiotic mistakes, especially by Josh Allen, that team suffered a lot of injuries throughout the course of this season, and they've managed to do well regardless. So hopefully Vrabel uses this as a learning experience in his next endeavor, because I do want to see Vrabel be successful. And like I said, it's a little bit sad for me to think of my son, because my kid became a Titans fan, and it's like, oh, Titans. You think of, Tannehill as the quarterback at the time, and Vrabel and Derrick Henry, and as that starts to change, it's a little bit emotional for me, just because it's like that was my son's first, real introduction into loving football and loving a team. So that part makes me sad, but besides that, I think it's a really good move for Tennessee. I think Rand Carthon went in being the GM knowing that he wanted to bring his own coach. If I'm a coach that gets hired by a team, I'm not going to join the team and then have you with have my coordinators already set. I'm going to bring my own staff. If I'm a GM, I want to bring my own coach in. And I think it's fair, and I think that a lot of people are going to win out with what just happened. So just my quick thoughts on that, and see you guys next time.